Hello and welcome to another video where we review the massive LEGO Ninjago City Gardens. This is a 14 and up set, and the set number is 71741. It is 5,685 pieces. There are a total of 18 figures plus one robot, one dog, and one statue. 29 inches or 73 centimeters tall, which is an extremely tall LEGO set. It is also a legacy set and marks the 10-year anniversary of LEGO Ninjago. Here's the back layer. We can see that there are 5 different consecutive layers that stack on top of each other and all kinds of features. Here's the time lapse.
Let's go!
Here we go!
So guys, I hope you enjoyed that amazing time lapse. It took me a very long time to make, but this is the second part of the video that we're going to be doing, and it is about the Lego Ninjago city, and we're going to be reviewing it step by step. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. But a few things: if you're wanting to buy this set, I would recommend doing it now because it will be discontinued on December 31st, 2022. Also, I would recommend, if you'd like to play with it, probably not to buy it because it's quite fragile. I'm just being honest here. But it overall is an amazing set with almost 6,000 pieces. It's pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and start looking at the inside. Okay, so we can start with this small little cute water garden here. It's been constructed. It has these little cool things that are the connector pins. And it also has this little island here with a cool piece, a silver hat that looks like a rock. Over here we can see a drainage pipe for one of the buildings and some elevated sidewalk that goes down. This is like the main central area with the lower part of the tree and a little bird. This is where, and then we can also see a little table here. This is a small little hideout. It's small, and it has this guy. Here's a bookshelf right here. And there's also some other cool trophies in there. There's also a hat stand and a little desk thing. I'm not sure why that's there. This is a ladder that leads up to another floor and a map of Ninjago. There's also a little trident there where you can see we can treasure in there. Also some cool stickers around. Pretty cool design. So we have a small little pillar here and some more water with the pink frog. And it goes around the outside.
That little module is a nice little soup shop, which has the little lady outside. It's
cool lavender hair piece. There's some roof pieces and a dish. And then we go around this side. There's also a door that leads to that elevated sidewalk. There's also a little window here with a sign. And then if we go around to see, there's a little serving desk behind there with some things on the menu. Then we can also see there is a little small sink there and some spices. And we can see the stove as well as a little table. And if we turn it around, there's some spices over here. Pretty small, pretty nice, and it fits well. I love the diagonal parts of this and the way this is curved. Pretty cool. This is the third module. Here we can see this is a tea shop, which has tea, and it is actually very similar to the previous Ninjago City set. It has a lot of tea and a little balcony area with some cool maps and a trophy thing, or not maps, paintings. There's also a little bit of a greenhouse inside here that also leads down into the first story. Looks pretty good here. My favorite part is probably this cool window. It gives off a lot of cool vibes and some cyberpunk. On this floor we can see some other cool things. This is the Lego fan apartment with all kinds of Ninjago fan things and some toys, even a lava lamp, trophies, statues, some lights, and a way to get back down there. And then there's this lady that lives there. And if you a secret neon sign outside that gives a lot of cool vibes. Pretty cool inside here. We can also see some flowers on the other side with this cool roof. I like how they use the roofs. And just the window on this side. It also hangs out kind of, so this becomes more of a tunnel, which is kind of cool. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and move on to the second layer. I just wanted to show you this little feature thing that hangs down from the ceiling, which is also pretty cool. Here we can see a nice walkway with some cool lights underneath. It goes all the way around, and also this is the second part of the tree. This is pretty cool. And we can also see the 10-year Ninjago right there. And over here is some more walkway and some steps that lead up. On this side we can see a little deck here that hangs over the temple. There's a cool sign, some fans, and even a trash can. And this is Scoop, the robot. He's similar to the robot previously from the over here we can see a really cool ice cream shop that has this guy that serves ice cream. We can also see some cones and stuff. There's also a lot of cool cups as well. And also over here there's a little table and the menu. And out here we can see this guy's breaking in, which is really cool. There's a sign and this little penguin guy. And then it says open. Also on this back part, there's a way to get out from the back. And this is kind of cool. It has a little coffee that, not coffee, ice cream that fell, and also a cool air conditioning. And here we have Chen's Noodle Shop, which is pretty cool. The columns outside and another sign. This guy's in a rush, obviously. Inside we can see the little cook area that has a cool menu and another little statue. And this lady that's eating inside. She actually didn't come with this, but she looks like she would be eating noodles, so. Also, there's a little art piece on there. Pretty small. I love the color scheme of this building, and I really like this roof piece, and this pipe is pretty cool too. Alright, let's move on to the third. Up here, we can see this really cool outdoor space with just a walkway through here. And it's a cool facade. There's also this green art studio that has some flower pots and a cool deck out here that also hangs over the temple. You can also see this is the museum, the Ninjago museum. I love this roller coaster track piece that they use. Pretty cool. Also a really cool sign out here. Some other features. And you actually use those steps to get up to the top floor, which also has some flowers. Fragile kind of thing. So, you just want to be careful with that, and if you don't like your builds to be fragile, then you don't want to buy this. I would recommend probably the modules because they're better about that, but this does have a lot of detail and it's quite cheap, so with more pieces. And here is the art studio. We can see a small TV, a really cool art piece, and a umbrella right there, and even a little light. And another window that goes out to here. And then there's also a advertisement there, a telescope here, and even a keypad to get into it, so I guess it's secure. A little walkway that leads to the museum, which is really cool. Has a sign on the front. And here we can see there's like a gift shop with some cool things over there, and the monastery model. And then we can see the front desk with this little spinny thing that allows you to go through, and a little gym right there. You can also see some paintings on that wall here. Over here we can see some more sculptures and lights, and a really cool snake piece. We can also see this art piece and a case full of trophies and stuff. And also we have a some art of Wu and a really special dragon piece. Also, if you want to break into this place, it has a way to get in. So that's kind of cool feature. And also this cool window. Alright, so that's the third floor. Let's go ahead and... So here we can see the upper level. It has a really cool skylight with a skeleton and a cherry blossom. You can also see another telescope, and on this side we can see a small pagoda, and this is Kai right here. And we also have a cool vault right here that's pretty cool. It has something in there, I'm not sure. And a little table with a really cool roof design. This uses chest roofs piece, and it has a slanted, which is really cool. On this side we have the Ninja Hangout, which has a little chair. See a cool little arcade machine that actually kind of works. And there's also a TV with a little picture of the ninjas and a hat rack, as well as yet another cool sign. On the back here we can see this cool thing, which we'll get to later, with some lighting, and this awesome ladder that rolls down and up to get to the upper levels or the lower levels. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and move into the tower. We move up to this part of the tower. This actually comes off. Jay's suit, along with some other advertisements you can put there. This is technically the 6th floor, but there's literally no way to get into it. Even though there's a ladder that leads up to it, you just can't get into it. Top floor, we can see there is Zane, and he also has some control things. This is really cool. This is the control room for the ninjas, so they can do all their work and stuff. Also, here's a look at the back. Pretty cool. I definitely like how this turned out. And the top of the spire, which is pretty cool. And if we move back down here, we can see the separate structure, which is the temple. This had little bridges and baby Lloyd, I guess. It has some lily pads. Really cool. It's also on an island. And there's also a Zane memorial here. It's pretty awesome. And there's some rocks. And yeah, it continues that wall. Stepping stones here, and a really cool feature. I lost this one. Again, very fragile, but it's really cool. It really comes together well. Anyways, thank you for watching this entire video. You made it epic. And that's all for this video. And thank you for watching. And subscribe. I'm not here to force anything. But this video for a long time ago, it takes about a week. And I have a lot of those. I'm probably going to do a city review soon, and this will be in it, so just subscribe for more LEGO content, and I will see you later.